Hello and welcome to the channel and Kingdom Come Deliverance Hardcore mode. So we're just about to become a monk. We just need to talk to Brother Porter.
I'm back and I'm ready now. I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and needy or donate them to the monastery. You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest a while I go and see the prior to arrange matters for your acceptance. Farewell.
Okay, let's get started. We don't have anything on us that we care about losing, apart from dice, which I'll move to the horse just in case. Because we don't actually plan on staying here. We're just here to catch a killer. I'm assuming this. Yep.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
This is our last taste of freedom.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam. Et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Alright, let's go. Go on, Henry.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mei.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor.
Oh, we're now
and
Gregor.
bear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
This guy looks like a killer.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
I'm being punished.
I'm being punished. If it were up to me, I'd still be spending my days in taverns and my nights with whores.
I don't envy you. Unfortunately, you're here for the rest of your life.
Tell me about...
Could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's
Let's
go.
go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go. Remember one word: discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
If you hear me in the background, like some weird coughing, it's because I'm still getting over this flu that I've had. Well, not flu, cold, whatever you want to call it. I just felt another cough coming.
Peace be with you, brother.
Oh, gotta go and have another coughing fit. One moment.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Before dawn? What time do we have to get up?
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices. So beware.
Oh, alchemy?
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work.
Pages from a torn book.
Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren.
Don't know what I'm doing.
Monks are the prior and the circators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the pains they carry. Do what they say. Come now, I don't want to still be showing you around at midnight. This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the Rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its precepts, expect a swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitors. The library, the pride of our monastery, a trove of learning. We don't just read books here, we also copy them. You too will learn how. And that's all. Today you are still free from duty, but tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around. There's a lot to learn here.
Tell me
Will
about
you tell me
yourself.
something about yourself?
There's not much to tell. I lived in Vlashim, and after my father died, I found out I wasn't much of a merchant. So I left the shop to my brother and decided to become a monk. It's peaceful here. There's food and lots of time to read.
So you chose to come here?
It may seem strange, but I'm one of the few novices that did. I might be the only one. The truth is, the idea of spending my life in a monastery was more appealing than being cooped up in a greasy old shop.
I feel like this is pious.
It occurs to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks.
Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Solarius. They say he used to be a thief.
Oh,
I'd like
have
to
a
ask
few
you something about the
questions.
monastery.
No.
Well, that's all.
Okay. Our new life starts. Monk?
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
It contains forbidden books.
Ooh. I like the sound of forbidden books, personally. Read? Oh, cool. I have a feeling this is going to be quite fun, guys. So where do we even start? It's getting late, so we'll go and talk to the other novices.
You're right. It stunk like a wine barrel in there. And it's not the first time.
It's a mystery, but one that'll soon be solved.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
Entrust him with searching for Pius. No.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Are you hiding something?
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question, aren't you the son of the famed Sir Smil Flashka of Pardubids? I was rich and I had everything. But then my father began to feel his time approaching, so he decided to send a son to the monastery. And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Yeah. You don't need coin if you come here.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it. But to get rid of me while he's still alive...
They must have figured
They
out
must
you
have
robbed
realised you
them.
robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder.
Indeed so.
What will you do
What's your
next?
plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
Pretty sure this ain't
Please,
Pius.
keep it to yourself, especially the part about the coin.
How is it you get no penance for missing mass? Tell me
Will
something
you
about
tell me
yourself.
something about yourself?
Look, nothing against...
Oh.
Are you...
I've...
That's all I wanted.
Please.
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
What do you think
I'd
about
be
the
interested
novices?
to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with, of course, the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, He's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
That's all. I
Ask
found this
him
piece
about
of
this.
parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
The words mean nothing to me. Ask in the library.
I'm still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big, terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times, I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll leave you be.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please,
Okay, where's the other novices? Novice Jodok?
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the
Oh,
novices.
Yodok.
I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile and a new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
You don't think much
Sounds
of
like
him,
you
do
don't
you?
have much time for him.
I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him. Believe me, Gregor, he's hiding something from us. In fact, now I come to think of it, I haven't seen him at morning prayers for a while.
Can you tell me
Can you
about
tell me
yourself?
something about yourself?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
So he chose to be here as well. Interesting. Coffin time. Alright, I'm back. Take that off. Get to know the other novices. Maybe I should do that one first. Okay. So we've talked to him, It's looking for anyone with white robes on. Brother librarian. I don't know. Where am I meant to go, guys? It's probably getting to bedtime. Apparently we were given a page as well, or something to read about our duties. This is going to be very interesting, I feel. Okay. Everyone's going to bed, so it must be bedtime. So we've talked to him. Who's this? What is this? Is this night prayer? Okay, let's have a look at the book. Everyday labors. Jesus Christ be praised. Following schedule describes daily activities you shall attend to in your first year in the monastery. Order and discipline are the concerns upon which the order of Saint Benedict is built. Any violations of the schedule, thus marked ? Shall be punished, disciplined by a punishment of solitary confinement. Sorry guys, just cough straight into the mic. I have to edit this out. Alright, I'm back.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around the corridor at night.
Prayer
I say
and
creepy.
study,
He was stomping
food
about
and
like
sleep.
a bear.
Okay, so 3 a.m. is start of the day, 4 a.m. morning prayer, 6 a.m. meal, 8 a.m. work,
Peace be with you,
noon
brother.
library, afternoon worship, then supper, then free time, then bed. Okay, cool.
Peace be with you.
So we need to get up at 3.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus.
Okay. So I take it that this here is our bed, so we'll sleep until 3. Then we have to be up at 4. That's cool, we get a bed.
Salve, be well.
Talk to me, brother.
I'm looking for something a little unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lock picks? And what would you like those for?
Well, I'd like to practice opening locks.
I'd like to practice opening
Winky
locks,
face.
just for the fun of it.
Just for fun. Pull the other one, brother. It's got bells on. Anyway, you're barking up.
Okay, that failed. Okay, so all of them are asleep. We've talked to that one. We haven't talked to Lucas.
No!
He's the one brother we haven't talked to. Didn't it say up at... Start the day. Morning prayer, 4 o'clock.
Why are you waking me? Go away.
I'm so confused, guys. Oh shit. You're neglecting your daily. Run, 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 run.
This is not a good time for questions, brother.
How long do we stay here for? Till 6.
This is not a good time.
Okay.
Not now, brother. After my...
Let's Jodok. Jodok. Lucas.
This is not a good time for...
I want to get him before he goes to breakfast.
Brother, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
Apologize.
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother, I wasn't born. This is your first warning.
What did I do to neglect? Isn't it breakfast time? 6 a.m. Common meal. Why are you growling me? It's past 6 o'clock.
I'm Gregor, a novice. I saw you at the ceremony.
I know. It was hard not to notice you.
And you are?
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
Tell me about yourself.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
Why won't you tell me?
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Okay. So that guy's closed. Alright, let's have breakfast.
Benedict. Readings on daily manual labor. Idleness is the enemy of the soul. Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor, and again at fixed hours in sacred reading. To that end, we think that the time
How do we eat?
may be prescribed
Let's eat.
as follows. From Easter until the calends of October. When they come out from prime in the morning, let them labor at whatever is necessary until about the 4th hour. And from the 4th hour until about the 6th,
Okay.
let them apply themselves to reading. After the 6th hour, having left the table, let them rest on their beds in perfect silence, or if anyone may perhaps want to read, let him read to himself in such a way as not to disturb anyone else.
Are we actually getting nutrients? So we've got 97.
And let them again do what work has to be done until vespers.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during ceremony. I have the feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often. You see, I'm the circator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything's the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
We'll just...
So much the more ought the punishment for sin make us avoid evil works. Therefore, since the spirit of silence is so important, permission to sin
Energy, nourishment, 100.
For good, holy, edifying.
Okay, so what time do we need to be somewhere? 4 a.m., 6 a.m., 8 a.m. in the factory. Okay.
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes, yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
I don't know yet. I haven't been here long.
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
You're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
Something
I'd like
I'd
to ask
like
you
to
something
talk
about the
about.
monastery.
And for such conversation, we do not permit a disciple to open his mouth. Rule of Saint Benedict.
What can you tell me
What can
about?
you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager, perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Okay. For the first day, we're just gonna, go with the program, see what happens. So. So. What time do we start in that refectory? 8 a.m. Okay, what's the time? So. Wait up. We'll go into. What am I doing?
We think that the times for each may be prescribed as follows.
So we'll wait until 8, then we'll go and do that. So it's bang on 8.
Middle of the 8th hour.
Go to the refractory. At an alchemist bench. Who are we talking to? This guy.
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nebulus, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. I want you to prepare 2 marigold decoctions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay, we're making marigold. Is there any recipes? No. Oh, this is cool. Where's the chest? There it is. Oh, there's a bit of everything here. Just take all of it. Start alchemy. Nope. 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 There we go. You'll need water, 1 handful of nettles, and 2 marigold. Drop the nettle in the water, cook for 1 turn, leave to cool, drop the marigold in, don't boil anymore. Okay. Prepare. So we need water. And we need, what was it? 1 handful of nettles, and we'll boil for 1 turn. And then leave to cool, drop in the marigold. Okay. Okay, so we'll grab the marigold, put it in the dish, grab another marigold, put that one in the dish. You'll need water, leave to cool, drop the marigold in the world, don't boil it anymore. Okay, we've got this. This is nice and easy, health potion. So we just need to wait until it cools. Okay. So we need 2 of these. Did we prepare 2? We did 3. Wait, have we unlocked stuff for alchemy? When brewing you can make 1 extra mistake. The easier it is to brew potions, even if you make a minor mistake. Carefully to the recipe. On the other hand, you can make up to 3 potions from the same ingredient as one. Oh, cool. So we only had to prepare it once. Okay, let's talk to him.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
So now what do I do?
What would you like?
Can I help with anything?
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
You can count on my help.
What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the libri prohibiti, the forbidden books, those we aren't permitted to read.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in.
How does he know
Brother
that?
Solarius understands locks, but don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine. We'll soon have the election of the abbot over and done with.
Okay. So, now that I've done that, does that mean that... No, I'm still not free to walk around. So what do we do now then? Just read books? I'm just going to read all of these. Well, by read, I mean click on them. Because seeing we're here, we might as well be in the pursuit of knowledge. Maidens of War. Rule of Saint Benedict. And the other ones, here's some there. We got to be putting up our reading skill now, guys. Look at this. Once we get out of here, we're going to be really good at reading. Okay, let's have a look at our reading skill. Level 10. That's me just coughing again, constantly. Where's one? Shine, cushion. The speech, yeah, we want that. We want to be better with the guards. Is there a certain point where you actually end up being able to understand Latin?
Praise be.
So what do we do in the meantime?
Praise be.
I'd like to.
Alright, well, we're going to end this episode here, guys. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.